Hello everyone, welcome back to the YouTube channel, and today we're going to be doing our review and reaction to Britain's Got Talent Week 3. Coming a day later than usual, but it's here. It aired Saturday, it's Tuesday. Enjoy the video. Spoilers ahead if you don't want to know the results, but go check it out on ITV Hub if you want to go check out and catch up. There was no golden buzzer this week, so if you're not interested in that sort of stuff, then obviously just miss it this week, then go into the next week. Hit that subscribe button, leave a like, comment down below your favorite act of week 3, episode 4, technically. Enjoy. So there was 8 acts, I think, that I catched up on. There might have been a few more, but these are the 8 acts I ended up checking out, and I'll give you my order at the end. So there was act 1 was a comedy act called Primary Academy. All I know from these were just awful. I think they were kids. And the thing with BGT is there was just too many bad contestants this week. It just didn't really work out. They're throwing all these things down our throat that they want us to enjoy, and it's just not doing it for me. They dressed up as peers, Anton Deck and I was gonna say Adele, Jesus, Alicia and Amanda. It's how they got into BGT, and they did a bunch of other stuff. It was just really atrocious. Bad dancing, bad acting, bad everything. It was just really, really cringy to watch. So I'm going to give that a 0 out of 10. Act 2, this was just poor. It was a Mexican wrestler guy who, again, I'm not even going to say much about it. It was just awful. He basically, if the crowd did not laugh, he would take an item of clothing off. How these are allowed to go on when there's kids in the audience baffles me. Then ultimately, obviously, because they wanted to get the judges involved again, he had Simon Cowell on his pants. So it's like, okay, you're getting a 0 out of 10 as well. You're atrocious. Then we move on to one of the best acts of the year so far. Changing pace, 2 really poor acts. Going on to the Freaks, who are gymnastics, and arguably just as good as Spellbound, but Spellbound, they won the whole thing, so we have to keep seeing more from the Freaks. So I'm hoping they can beat what Spellbound did, because I enjoyed, the outfits, the music, everything about them was really good. And it's not fresh. We don't always get gymnastics. How the way they're throwing kids up and down across the room, it was class. So 10 out of 10 for the Freaks. The next act, God, they're so bad. It was these dinosaurs based. I mean, funny. It was. I've got to admit, it was rather funny. This guy came on with like a real raptor in his hand, and then there was 2 dinosaurs, and then another dinosaur, and they were just doing like the cha-cha slide, Gangnam Style, I think. They did a bunch of songs basically that obviously the dinosaurs could dance to. Funny, yes. Good act, no. So I gave it a 2 out of 10. But it was definitely one of the more enjoyable acts, probably the most enjoyable act of the night, comedy wise, out of the 4 we've already seen. So I gave it a 2 out of 10. Yes. Act 5 was 5-star boys. They are dancers, and they came on stage once again because they were bullied. It's like, this is one thing and one reason why I don't like BGT as much. I'm watching for enjoyment. But every now and again, you get these people just coming on, constantly whinging about how they're bullied in real life, and that's what gets over the audience. It's not about pure talent anymore. These boys could have been absolutely atrocious, but because of their message, they go through. So that's what I'm massively against that. But I give him a 6 out of 10. The dancing was very mediocre. It was very basic dancing. And again, yeah, they were okay. Yes. Act 6 was again a very standard singer. She sounded okay. This was Linda. There's just too many generic singers who just don't do much for the show anymore. And she gets a 7 out of 10. The Witch, who I think was the act was quite very simple, but it was very good. Basically, handing out these apples if it's good or rotten, and then this apple exploded with maggots and beetles and shit in, and it was intriguing. But again, I'm annoyed by these acts who basically just disappear. Second one this year, and then basically just go through because they want to see more. So about a 7 or 8 out of 10. And then the last one was an act about children's choir for war veterans. I get the message, truly do, but they didn't come on their own behalf. Simon went to visit them and then got them on the show, which sort of defeats the point of coming on Britain's Got Talent and it being about your talent and trying to fight for your future and your destiny. They were good, but again, very standard choir. Cool song, great message. 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10. Very mediocre night. It was just so poor. So many basic singers, so many singers who are much better than the past ones. Your levels are Spellbound, Diversity, Paul Potts, Jonathan Charlotte. Your two singers in the first 2 weeks. Brilliant. The Freaks this week. So the worst act of the night goes to Primary Academy. No, I'm joking. Goes to Mexican wrestler and then Primary Academy, Dinosaur and his entourage. I'm going to put 5 Star Boys as the fourth worst act of the night, with Linda coming in after that. The Children's Choir for War Veterans, The Witch, and then The Freaks. That is my order for this week's BGT. It's a shame I don't get 2 episodes a week because there was so much to talk about in the first week with like 16 to 18 performances. It was brilliant, but yeah, that's about it for this week. Stay tuned for my week 4 discussions coming next week. I don't know how many weeks there will be because I thought there'd be a golden buzzer every week, and then that's how they do it. It's like 5-6 weeks of buzzers. So I think it is a 6-week audition phase, and then it goes on to the live finals, which would be every day. So they will obviously be going live every day on my channel. So stay tuned for that. Let me know down below again your thoughts on BGT week 3. Hit that subscribe button, leave a like, and I'll see you next one. Goodbye.